Hi friends, it's Miss Lovejoy and we're going to do our decodable reader. Let's practice our letter names and sounds before we start reading. What's this letter? F. And what sound does F make? What's this letter? R. And what letter does R make? R. So we have and R. Let's sound out these words. On, run, ed, fed, in, fin, am, ram, an, ran, ed, red, odd, rod. So F says and R says R. Good, let's take a peek at our sight words. This week we have two sight words. We have he, let's write it in the air, H-E spells he. And we have with, let's write it in the air, W-I-T-H spells with. Let's read all of these. He, with, a, and, go, see, to, you. Good job. All right, we read this story yesterday, so you should be able to sound it out even better on your own. Let's help me sound it out. On, run, am, ram. The title of this story is Ron Ram. Point to Ron Ram. Ron Ram is our main character. We'll find out who these guys are. Can you see on, run, am, ram? Can you see Ron Ram? Ed, Ned, can see, we're going to just know that this is Ron Ram. Ned can see Ron Ram. We're not going to sound out Ron Ram anymore because we know that it's Ron Ram. Let's read this page. Can you see Ron Ram? Ned can see Ron Ram. Point to Ron Ram. Point to Ned. Who can see Ron Ram? Ned can see Ron Ram. What is Ron Ram hiding behind? Can you guys tell what that is? It's a bale of hay. So Ron Ram is hiding behind the hay. Look at Ned. Is Ned having a fun time or a not fun time? Ned's having a fun time. How do we know he's having a fun time? He's laughing. He's smiling. Ed, Ned can go, say word, with Ron Ram. Ned can go with Ron Ram. He can sit on top. He can sit on top. Ned can go with Ron Ram. He can sit on top. Who is going someplace else? Ned and Ron Ram. Who is sitting on top? Ned is sitting on top. Who is Ned sitting on top of? Ned is sitting on top of Ron Ram. So far, our two characters in this story are Ned and Ron Ram. Ron Ram can see a red in bin. Ron Ram can see a red bin. Ned can dip a odd rod. Ned can dip a rod. Ron Ram can see a red bin. Ned can dip a rod. What is Ron Ram doing right now? Ron Ram is looking at this fish. Has a little fin up in the water. What is Ned doing right now? Ned is fishing, right? It says he can dip a rod. So he's dipping his fishing rod into the pond. Ron Ram Ann ran to it. Ron Ram ran to it. Can Ned pat it. Can Ned pat it? Ron Ram ran to it. Can Ned pat it? What is it? It is the horse. What did Ron Ram run to? Ron Ram ran to the horse. What does Ned want to do to the horse? Ned wants to pat the horse. Ned and Ron Ram, Ted. Ned and Ron Ram fed Ted. Who is Ted? Point to Ted. Ted is the horse. What did Ned and Ron Ram do? Ned and Ron Ram fed Ted the horse. Let's go back to the beginning and read the whole thing. Ron Ram. Did we ever figure out who this was? No, he's not even a character in this story. Our main characters are Ned and Ron Ram, and then in the end there's another character, the horse, Ted, right? So Ron Ram. Can you see Ron Ram? Ned can see Ron Ram. Ned can go with Ron Ram. He can sit on top. Ron Ram can see a red fin. Ned can dip a rod. Ron Ram ran to it. Can Ned pat it? Ned and Ron Ram fed Ted. Good job. So here are the three characters in this story. Ted, Ron Ram, and Ned. But the main characters are Ron Ram and Ted. I'm sorry, Ned. Ned, the kid, Ned. I know that these are the main characters because they're on every page. Ted the horse just is on the last page. So these are the main characters, Ron Ram and Ned.